Hey everyone, Dr. FJ here. I want to go through my morning stretching routine and then a couple different ways you can make it either a little difficult, more difficult, or easier depending on your level of flexibility. Now, I'm no yogi by any means, but getting up in the morning and spending, this will take you roughly 15 minutes depending on how long you breathe. Two reasons stretching doesn't work is one, people don't hold the stretch long enough if you're doing static stretching, or they don't breathe while they do it. So deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth is really, really important. And you want to feel your stomach push out. So you can do like a 2-3 count in and then like a 5-6 count out. Feel your stomach really push forward, but the breathing is so important. It's also really healthy to oxygenate your body and get lymph going through your body as well. So one thing I start with, and this is actually where I do it every morning, is you start, and if you can't do it with straight knees, just bend your knees. You can start there, and then you'll feel them getting straighter and straighter, but just start here, arms down, and you'll feel, and just take 5 to 10 deep breaths. I usually do at least 10 on that first one, and I wait till my hands touch the ground. You may not be able to get there yet, or you may be way more flexible. So I do that, hands down, breathe, and I come up. Just go into extension. Several deep breaths, and then I come down again. And then we go into up dog, down dog. So I'm here, I like to hold this for a few seconds, come down, hold, and then come up into up dog. And then I hold this for 5 to 10 deep breaths, and you just feel your body release, joints open up. This is so important because most of the time we're at computers, we're looking down in flexion. And then up dog. And this is an amazing stretch for your shoulders, your spine, your calves. And then 10 good deep breaths there. And if these are too hard for you in the beginning, you can just sit in a chair. Just sit and just start breathing like that. And just deep breaths, and this extension one's gonna be the most important for you. If you're pretty good, you can just get hands and knees, and you can go up and breathe, and you can come down. You can even drop back into this. Breathe, then come up. So you can alter a little bit depending on your level of flexibility. So then I come back up, and then I do a lateral lean. 5 to 10 deep breaths. You feel this whole side of your body. The transverse plank. And deep breaths. If you can do 10 in each one, if you have the time, you can do more if you want. So the lateral lean, then I again come back, bring my arms, so hamstring and shoulders, and stretch. Deep breaths. 10 deep breaths there. Then I come back down. And then I get on the ground, and I like to get back into up dog for some deep breaths. And then I do this on my, so I come like this, and I twist open. If you're really strong and fit, you can bring the foot up and really twist open. If that's too difficult, then just sit in a chair again and just turn, and then breathe. And don't overdo it, you're gonna strain if you do. Just turn and breathe. Deep breaths, really important. Then I do what's pigeon stretch. So this is really important for the piriformis hip. So you come down, all these I'm doing obviously both sides. 5 to 10 deep breaths over here. And you can do an up dog in between if you want, up. And you can do a push up just to challenge your strength a little bit. Then that way, 5 to 10 deep breaths. And then this, you can sit back if you have the flexibility on your quads. And then if you can do this, do it. If not, sit in a chair and just go into extension. And if you can't sit on for the quads, then just get somewhere and just hold the quad stretch. 10 deep breaths, both legs. And then I like to finish with groin. Get that inside, so I come out again, spine, and I bring it in. And you'll feel that. If you can't do that, you can bring it in here and push down. And if that's too hard, you can stand up. And then you just go a little sideways, and if you're real tight, you'll feel that stretch it. 10 deep breaths. Come to the other side, 10 deep breaths. If the pigeon laying was too difficult, just sit down. Just come like that. Or lay on your back. You could do this in bed or something. And then bring it. Those are a little easier versions. So, but again, deep breaths, hold the position for a sustained period. If you do this every morning, I promise you, do it for a month every morning, you will notice a difference in your range of motion, and you'll feel much better. It's obviously not going to fix alignment, but it's a great way to make sure you stay loose, relax, your body can handle the activities of day-to-day life and the stresses, and the breathing so important. Hope this helps. Dr. FJ, take charge of your health.